The pen waited, silver, sharp, gleaming under the banker's hand. The broker smiled like a vulture. My son sat stiff beside his wife, her sweetness painted on too thick. "Just sign, Dad," he said. "It's for the future." I didn't move. I let the silence choke them. Then I smiled. "Oh," I said softly, "you thought I came alone." And that's when the door opened. But before we get there, you need to understand why I walked in calm, while they were already finished. It began 3 weeks earlier. The night my son, my own blood, looked me in the eye and said I was too old to understand dreams. He wanted to farm, not to tend, not to keep, but to pawn, to fuel his empire's screens and slogans. He called it startup. I called it gambling with bones. The bones of our ancestors buried in that soil. That land isn't dirt. It's sweat, blood, decades of it. Every stone carries weight. Every root carries memory. I raise him on that ground. With these hands, the same hands he now dismissed as outdated. When I said no, his smile cracked. His wife stayed silent, but her silence cut deeper than words. 2 nights later, she came with her olive branch. "Dinner," she said. "A reset. Family." I went. Foolishly, I went. The table gleamed. The wine staged. And when dessert came, so did the trap, the bank, the broker, the papers unfolding like a snare. They thought the old man was cornered. But they forgot who taught them how to build fences, who taught them how to smell rain before it fell, who taught them how to survive when the earth gave nothing. They forgot who I was. I spent the week walking my land. Grief cooled, coldness sharpened, and I rebuilt quiet. First, my lawyer, an old friend who knew every knot in the law. Then my neighbor, the retired judge whose silence carried weight. Finally, my daughter, the quiet one, the overlooked one. She'd left for the city, built her own money. But unlike her brother, she never forgot her roots. When she heard what he tried to do, her silence broke. "Let me help," she said. And I let her. The meeting came fast. They thought they staged it. But the script was mine. The banker slid the contract across the table. The broker leaned in, already counting his cut. My son spoke of legacy. His wife's hand tightened like she pulled the strings. I let them play their parts. Then I asked my question. "Oh, you thought I came alone?" The door opened. My lawyer entered first. Then my daughter, calm, composed, her eyes colder than mine. And last, the judge, his silence heavier than words. The air shifted. The banker straightened. The broker coughed. My son's confidence cracked like thin ice. "You see," I said, folding my hands, "this land isn't just soil. It's bound in trusts, titles, protections you never bothered to learn. Selling it requires more than my name. It requires the signatures of every heir." I gestured to my daughter, and as you can see, you don't have them. His wife paled first. My son followed, rage swallowing confusion. And even if I wanted to sign, I leaned closer. The bank would be in court before the ink dried. "Isn't that right, Judge?" The old man didn't speak. He just nodded, and that was enough. They broke then, not with shouts, not with threats, but with silence. The silence of children realizing the parent they buried alive was still standing, taller than ever. I pushed the contract back across the table. "Dreams built on theft," I said, "always rot to nightmares." My daughter took my arm. My lawyer closed his case. The judge walked out first. I didn't look back at my son. I didn't need to. It's been months now. The farm still breathes. The land still grows. My son has returned. His wife avoids me in town. Their startup? Sinking. Creditors circling. Investors gone. At dusk, I stand on the porch. The wind moves through the crops like whispers of the dead, carrying the strength of those before me. I feel no triumph, only certainty. Betrayal rots from within. But justice grows roots. And when I walked away from that table, leaving my son drowning in silence, I understood something. I never needed revenge. I only needed to remind them who I was. The land is mine. The legacy untouchable. The old man still stands.